Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Georgia and today I'm going to be watching episode 1 of Moonlight Chicken. This has been quite a long time coming. I got so many requests for this show, particularly when My School President was airing. I'm finally getting around to doing it today though, thankfully. I will always be upfront and honest about what I know about a show going in, and I watched the pilot trailer for this about a year ago now, I want to say, when I did my GMMTV 2022 reaction, and I didn't really like the look of it, I think. Or I was worried because it has like cheating in it. The main couple is an affair, is that right? And so I was like, oof. I have seen a lot of this in Western dramas and like, I don't know if I'll like a BL surrounding it. Loads of people seem to really love it, so I'm always willing to give everything a shot. I also know that obviously Gemini and Fourth are in this because that's why everyone wants me to watch it, and one of them plays a deaf character, I'm not sure who. It's also got Earth Mix and First and Cowtown. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, so I apologise. And Mark is in it as well. Some familiar faces, some I've never seen before. I have never seen Earth and Mix in a show before. I see some clips of them on the timeline of them and their cats, because you know, cats are kind of like my personality at this point, and it's like my whole timeline. So Earth Mix and their cats pop up a lot, and I have to say, very cute. And also videos of Earth twerking at the GMMTV parties, they come up sometimes. Just makes me laugh so much. he goes for it when he dances. I have seen Mix in the Vice Versa cameo, but that barely counts. And then I obviously know Gemini and Fourth and Mark. And First and Cowtown, I've never seen either of them in a show either, but I know they're in the Eclipse as well, and that's another highly requested show. But they have quite a big fan base. I see like a lot of their photo shoots on my timeline as well, so I'm excited to see them in a show as well. Like, I feel like Earth Mix and First and Cowtown are one of GMMTV's biggest pairings, question mark. Don't want to start fan wars. And Gemini Fourth are obviously massive as well at the moment, so maybe that's why this show did so well, because they had so many of their like biggest actors in it. I don't know. But anyway, I am excited to start this. I know it's a P-off show as well, so big up P-off. That is the only reason I said I would be willing to watch it, because even though it might be surrounding cheating, it's directed by P-off, so it's probably going to be good. Although I've only seen Bad Buddy from P-off, so this will be the first thing that I have to compare like with another one of his works. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure I'll enjoy it, even though it's cheating, because like I've seen it so many times in shows and it's never stopped me from shipping couples. I will speak my truth. But when I was like first starting BL, I was like, oh, I don't really want to watch that right now because it just looks like a normal Western show. But that was only the pilot trailer. I won't go into it with low expectations. I'll go into it with no expectations. So we'll see how we go. Also, I have to say this show has one of the weirdest names I've ever heard. It rivals a Boss and a Babe for funniest BL title that I've heard of.
แม้ว่าสถานการณ์ของโควิด -19 ดูเหมือนว่าจะคลี่คลายลงแล้วแต่ในภาพใหญ่ของเศรษฐกิจโดยรวม
Oh damn. Okay. It's gonna be a real one, isn't it? Oh no.
ประสบกับภาวะค่าครองชีพพุ่งขึ้นสูงสวนทางกับสภาพเศรษฐกิจในเมืองที่กำลังซบเซาจะสังเกตได้จะขายราคาเดิมเพราะเข้าใจหัวอกคนที่ทำงานหาเช้ากินค่ำเหมือนกันข้าวมันไก่เที่ยงคืนที่นอกจากจะมีรสชาติอร่อยถูกอกถูกใจ
But he must struggle for money. It's a catch-22 situation, isn't it?
ไม่อิ่มไม่ต้องกลับบ้านกันเลยทีเดียวละค่ะ
ก็หลังช่วงเที่ยงคืนนะครับตอนที่ร้านของเราใกล้จะปิดก็ผมอยากให้ลูกค้ากินแบบได้ไม่อั้นแล้วก็
Mark's character.
โอ้ผมอุตส่าห์ถอยเสื้อมาใหม่ไม่เห็นผมเลยว่ะแม่ง
No, you're just touching your hair.
นั่นน้องคิดผิดหรือเปล่าเนี่ย
เจ๊เกิดอะไรขึ้นครับเดี๋ยวผมเคลียร์ให้
เงินทอนนะสิคิดขาดไป100
ขาดไป100ใช่ไหมครับ
อันนี้แค่
Calm down.
โอเคไม่ใช่เครื่องคิดเลขวะหรือก็ให้ไอเล้งมาจัดการให้
โอ้ยเลขแค่นี้คิดในใจก็ได้ลุงค่าแชร์ดอก35 บาทนะลุง
So many characters introduced already. Okay.
นะ
ได้
Oh.
ลุงเดือนนี้เน็ตหมดแล้วอ่ะขอตังค์เติมเน็ตหน่อยดิ
แป๊บนึงลีหมิง
Oh god, this is awful. This is awful because I know it's gonna be so real. Oh no. So, oh, I remember now. Someone said they cried the most at Moonlight Chicken to any other BL. I feel like already I can see why, because they're doing real life issues. And, yeah. I think no matter what country you're in, you can probably relate to this right now. I know I certainly can. Immediately though, because of that opening monologue, I don't know his name yet, but the owner of the diner, already like him purely because genuinely nice person, I guess. Like he clearly has money issues himself because he doesn't choose to exploit the money off other people by raising his prices as the rest of society is doing in order to keep up their profits. He's there for the people who are struggling and in turn struggling himself.
ได้เลยครับเจ๊นั่งก่อนเลยไอ้เล้งรับออเดอร์
เฮ้ยไก่ช่วยกูหน่อย
If it's unlimited orders past midnight, what time does it close? Blue lighting surrounding his diner. A lot of sadness occurring here, question mark.
ไม่เอาลุงแพรมันบอกว่าไม่อยากกินส้มตำอ่ะสงสัยเม่นมันจะมา
เมนมาดีกว่าไม่มานะมึง
เชี่ยจริงว่ะลุง
Why are you talking so much about her period?
คุณ ผมช่วยเรียกรถให้ไหม
He really is just nice to everyone, isn't he?
กูทีดิมาพระจันทร์มันไก่อะ
Oh, when did he stares like this? I don't know what to say. Even just these small looks. Oh. Guess she didn't get her period. Even just these small looks, it seems like that. Oh my god, them standing at the beach, it makes me think, oh, emotional. Oh, a cat! Oh my god, they have a cat in this show.
นั่นมีอะไรปฏิทินเหรอคุณ
เอาไว้ให้รางวัลตัวเองวันต่อวัน
Oh, if you do it every day, it's kind of a bad habit though.
จริงๆไว้เตือนตัวเองว่ามีเงินกินวันละกระป๋องก็พอแล้ว แต่คุณ
Oh,
เถอะ
why would you want to remind
Mau
yourself
ka na,
of that?
วันนี้คงเป็นวันดีๆอะสิ
Can he afford to buy more than one beer?
ฉลองเรื่องงานนิดหน่อยครับ
ยินดีด้วย
บ้านก่อนก็ได้นะครับ ผมเกรงใจอะ
ข่าววัยรุ่นเมาแล้วก็โดนปล้นมือถือไปไหมตรงนี้เลย เมื่ออาทิตย์ก่อน ตอนนี้ยังจับไม่ได้เลย
Would you really do this for everyone?
คุณจะติดรถผมไปลงข้างหน้าไหมแล้วก็ให้เพื่อนคุณอะ
He kind of seems like the man that would, to be honest.
มือถือเครื่องเดียวขายไม่คุ้มหรอกคุณ ขายไตได้ราคาดีกว่านี้อีก
Damn. I don't think I'd get in the car with him after he made a joke like that.
ค่าข้าวมันไก่แล้วที่เหลือเนี่ยผมขอเป็นของรางวัลของคุณพรุ่งนี้ได้ปะ
Eyebrow raise. 11th of September. 9/11. Is that signifying that this is going to be an absolute disaster?
มันไหว้พระจันทร์น่ะ พระจันทร์เลยสวยเป็นพิเศษ
ดีจัง
หรือไหวหรือยังล่ะเนี่ย
จังเลยอะมาก
มาไหว้กับอาม่าใช่ไหม
There's such a significant lighting change. It feels like we've just walked out of the poor side of town.
ขนมนี่แบ่งกันกินนะ อีกหน่อยมีลูกมีหลานจะได้รักใคร่ปองดองกันดี อ่ะ แบ่งกัน
Does she have a third eye or something? How could she tell? A moon cake. There's so much significance around the moon. I guess it is the moon festival. But Moonlight Chicken.
อร่อยไหม
Moon. They're getting closer and closer. is cute though. I'm just thinking though, he must have a boyfriend somewhere. Not the hands. That's my kryptonite.
ที่ไหนเนี่ย
บ้านผมไปค่อยๆเดิน
บ้านเราเหรอ
ใช่สิคุณตรงนี้ไม่ได้
Oh
ไป
no.
ไปเดี๋ยวผมพาไป
That is a unique way to rub someone's back when they're being sick. I've never seen it done backwards like that before. I hope that's not where he prefers his food.
เฮ้ย
Ah, I thought you were going to bed out. Oh, is he getting up? How late is it?
เชี่ยวไปโทษที
โทษลูกชายผมด้วยนะ
ผมดูแก่ขนาดนั้นเลยเหรอนั่นหลานผม อีกอย่างผมยังไม่มีเมียด้วย
Will you ever have a
ผม
wife?
ว่าคุณก็รู้ว่าผมเป็นอะไร
Oh my god. I was not expecting that. Dead. Outright flirting like that slays me, honestly. I wasn't expecting it from him of all people as well. I was expecting the other one to be the flirtier one. I think he believes a bit shook by that.
น้องคุณเมามากแล้วอะ
I love how their outfits match the lighting as well.
ผมหายเมาแล้ว
Are you though?
แล้วผมก็ยังไม่อยากกลับด้วย
เรื่องคืนนี้ ก็ขอให้มันจบคืนนี้นะ
Mm.
ไม่รู้เหมือนกัน
Okay, yeah, this is what I expected. He definitely is the flirtier one. It is sweet though. I don't know, when you meet a stranger and like you bond like that on the first night, I don't know, it is nice. Well then, what a night for Uncle Jim. I guess if you get nice, you can get lucky. Not to ruin the moment or anything, but like, he was just sick. And ugh. That is a bugbear I have though, when TV shows do that. Someone's just been sick and then they're snogging someone. It's like, ugh. Oh. We love safe sex advocacy. Oh.
ชื่ออะไรอะครับ
แมวหรือผม
Is that their cat?
แมวครับ จิมโบ้
Wait, oh my god, true. Do they even know each other's names? Jimbo. That's cute that he named the cat after himself.
น่ารักจังเลยครับ น่ารักจังเลยครับ
It must be their cat. It's actually sat on his lap, like comfortably.
อร่อยใช่ไหมจิมโบ้
The cat getting a sponsor. We love to see it.
เลย
Oh, you
แล้วพ่อแก
catching feelings
ชื่
a
ออะไร
bit
จิ
there.
มโบ้
When you see a man with a cat, it's over. Me and Jim are both just sat here like falling in love with a man and this cat.
นี่ผมจำไม่ได้แล้วเนี่ยเพราะผมดูหนังจากแผ่น DVD เรื่องสุดท้ายเรื่องอะไรอะ
ไม่ดีกว่า ผมไม่อยากดูมาแล้ว เดี๋ยวผมจะออกไปข้างนอกพอดีอะ
He got his heart broken.
ผมถามจริงๆนะ คุณไม่อยากรู้จักผมขนาดนั้นเลยเหรอ
อยากเลยดีกว่า
He's closing himself off from love because he got his heart broken. I'm calling it. I'm calling it.
นี่ตังค่าไก่เมื่ออาทิตย์ก่อนครับ
โอเค
อ้าวเจ๊หงไหนบอกไม่รับเงินเชื่อไง
โอ้ยมันก็ต้องแล้วแต่คนไหมเนี่ยเขาซื้อขายกันมานมนาน จนนมหยาดหมดแล้วไอ้ขึ้นนะที่โรงงานมันโทรมาบอกว่าน้ำมันขึ้นอีกรอบเฮ้ยเจ๊ละเบื่อชิบเป๋งเลย ไก่ขึ้นทีก็ด่าแม่ค้ากันที
ดังใหญ่เลยนะลุงจิมวันก่อนนั้นออกข่าวด้วย
They all call him Uncle. I am interested in his age now because it makes him sound so old.
จ้างเขาหรอก
ไอ้เนี่ยเหรอ ข้าวจานเดียวมันก็ไปแล้วกับข้าวเดี๋ยวมันหิ้วไปเอง
แ
แม่
ก็จริงนะ
Oh, does he fancy him?
ผมไหว้พระจันทร์ลุง
More
เฮง
mooncakes.
ปังๆนะผมเมื่อคืนไหว้พระจันทร์น่ะแม่ซื้อมาซะเยอะเลยคนก็มีอยู่แค่2 คนกินยังไงก็ไม่หมดหรอก
They seem quite well off, this family, but they seem nice at least. The fact that she has a fan
มองอะไร
makes me
สูง
think
อยู่
she's
นี่
rich. Oh, was he
ขอโทษไก่
staring?
ใช่ไหมครับแม่ขอถุงเลยดิ
มองอะไร
Oh.
ถุงอยู่นี่
อ๋อ
Oh, well, if this isn't fate,
ขอนั่งด้วยคนนะครับ
are you not making things complicated here by approaching him again?
คนแก่ก็ต้องทานขิงไง
ไม่เป็นไรคุณ
Rude.
พูดแต่คุณนะชอบกินขิงเหมือนคนแก่เลยนะ
ผมชอบกินคนแก่
Ah! Oh my god. No, this is so funny.
วันหลังมาจ้ะ
Did he just pay for his meal?
ผมจ่ายให้ ถือเป็นค่าตัวนะครับลุงข้าวมันไก่
Come on, he's nice. Don't shake it out. Be happy when you're happy. He seems a lot more gloomy now he's home.
แล้วเบียร์นี่จะให้แปะวันที่เลยป่ะลุง
This one must be special because I bet he's had other one night stands before. Based on the fact that he said, let's not make this complicated. Like, that sounds like a seasoned one night stand man. They had a spark.
ข้าวมันไก่มาส่งครับข้าวมันไก่มาส่งครับข้าวมันไก่มาส่งครับโอ๊ยเชี่ย
Oh dear.
อะไรวะ กูไม่รู้เรื่องกูแปลไม่ออก
Oh, is that why there's no subtitles?
วางข้าวมันไก่ไว้ตรงนี้นะ
Is he just leaving?
ลูกบ้านดาบสุพจน์นี่เขาเป็นคนหูหนวกอ่ะอ๋อไอฮาใช่ป่ะ
His
เพิ่งหู
name
หนวก
is
2-3 ปีนี่เอง
Hot. That's so
เป็นโรคอะไร
cute.
ไม่รู้จักอ่ะ
Oh,
ดาบกับเมียไม่ค่อยให้มันออกไปไหนอ่ะกูว่าอายคน
sad.
ก็เห็นกันตอนไปส่งหวยให้แม่มันนะ หน้าตามกวนตีนเนี่ย
อยู่กับคุณจิมเจ้าของร้าน
Oh, you got his name now.
สวัสดีค่ะคุณจิมค่ะ
มึงเคยวันไหนแฟนมาว่าแล้ว
It's not a regular thing at the very least. That was the first time he cheated on him.
เริ่มใครเป็นคนลากไป มึงหรือมัน
It's a good question. I don't actually know. Yeah.
เจอจึ๊กจบเสร็จแยกกันต่างคนต่างปิ่นถ้ามึงรู้สึกมากไป มีคนติดใจขึ้นมาหรือผูกพันขึ้นมาเนี่ย งานหยาบไหมครับ
If you're not in love with your partner anymore, you should just leave them. I want to meet his boyfriend. Come on. Is he not going home again? I feel so bad. I want to meet him so that I can dislike him. Even the beer is called Full Moon. Are you joking? I'm gonna need like a moon reference sheet at this point. Oh, does that have his name on it? Mm.
เด็กมันเอาขวดเหล้ามาเล่น พอเห็นฮาร์ด
God,
ปุ๊บ
it
ก็
is
ตกใจ
alcohol.
ทำขวดเหล้าแตกแล้วก็วิ่งหนีกลับบ้านไปเลย
เฮ้ยผมเปล่านะลุง
Do you really believe there's no
Might
chance
have.
it was your son?
อ้าว
Oh,
มาโทษคนในบ้านเขาอีกเหรอ
how could you not even have him as your first instinct?
มึงแอบแดกเหล้ามึงก็บอกเขาไปดิ
ก็เขาบอกอยู่นี่ไง
ผมไม่ได้ทำอะ
นี่ไงไม่ได้ทำก็เขาบอกอยู่นี่ไง
ก็มึงก็เลยท
อ้าว
ไอ้ลิมิ
ผมก็เขียนว่าอย่างนี้
เฮ้ยหยุด
ำแอบกินเหล้าพ่อมันอยู่ พอมันเจอผม มันก็เลยตกใจทำเหล้าแตกของมันเองอ่ะ
Although I suppose most teenagers would do that, wouldn't they? They'd be like, it was the delivery guy, but not a lot of parents are Karens that will ring them up and bring them in for an interrogation.
ผมก็เลยวางข้าวไว้แล้วก็กลับบ้าน
ไม่ได้ทำก็ไม่ได้ทำดิวะ แต่นี่ไม่มีอะไรมายืนยันสักอย่าง ปล่อยให้มึงทะเลาะกับมันแบบนั้นนะก็ไม่จบสักที
Do they just want them to pay for the liquor?
ดาบเขาเลือกขึ้นมาจริงๆอะมึงสู้เขาไม่ได้หรอก
Yeah, you're poor.
คนมันไม่ได้ทำอะไรผิดเลยอ่ะ เพราะว่าบ้านเราจนเหรอ
Yeah.
เขาจะทำอะไรเราก็ได้อ่ะ
Surely you're rich enough to buy another one.
ขวดละ10,000 กว่าบาท
เดี๋ยวจะหาว่าใจร้าย
You are though. You can
เอางี้
afford
แล้ว
to
กัน
pay
ใน
for
เมื่อหลักฐาน
that.
ก็ไม่มี ก็รับผิดคนละครึ่ง 7,000 ไหวไหม
How is that 50-50? 5,000 is half. Are you bad at maths, mate? Li Ming, get your calculator out.
ขอทำงานใช้หนี้แทนได้ไหมครับ
I guess that's a way for them to spend time together because they said that Hart doesn't leave the house much.
คุณ
He's
งั้นถ้า
not.
เกิด ผมสมัครเป็นพนักงานร้านคุณนะ
คุณชื่ออะไร
เหวินนึกว่าคุณจะไม่ถามซะละ
ต่อไปนี้คุณกับผมก็ไม่ใช่คนแปลกหน้ากันแล้วนะ
Now you're co-workers and he certainly can't date an employee.
คนรู้จักกันเขาจะไม่ทำในสิ่งที่คนแปลกหน้าเขาทำกัน
จะให้ผมเรียกว่าอะไรดีครับ เจ้านาย
จิม แต่ใครๆก็เรียกผมว่าลุงจิม
ลุงจิม
Oh, I don't know how I feel about the uncle.
นี่พี่เหวินเขาจะมาช่วยงานที่ร้านตอนมึงไม่อยู่อะ
นี่ครับ
Oh, they've met.
กูเช็ดอยู่กูเจี๊ย
Oh god, they're a disaster.
เอามาให้ผม 3,000 เลย ผมจะรีบไป
What? No.
แปลท้องอ่ะ
Yikes. Oh god, so much trouble next episode. Okay, yeah, that was good. Oh man, I didn't expect it to be involving such real world problems because let's face it, BL generally is this fantastical world. I mean, shit happens in them, like until we meet again, the troubles they go through is no feat, but it's not realistic. The money problem is the real thing for me, like the issues they have with money, because as they said, it's so prevalent in society today. I grew up in a low income family and I have family members who like are in debt and really struggle with money, and so it hits home a little bit, and I really do feel for Jim in that regard, especially because he now has to pay for, I don't understand. He said half the bottle of liquor. He said it was 10k, or did he say it was over 10k? Oh, it's worth over 10,000. Okay, makes sense. Sorry for bashing them, but yeah, they can afford it. So even just seeing there that he has to pay for that, which Li Ming, bless him, he said he'd pay for it himself, so I guess they kind of don't have to pay for that anymore. But then next episode they've got it racking up where they get in an accident and he has to pay 3,000 baht, and the chicken prices are rising that he has to buy every day for his diner, but he's not raising his prices. Mark's character, he's got his girlfriend pregnant, so they're going to be having struggles, and he'll probably help them out because he's a nice guy, and even though he doesn't have money, and I always do think it's the people that have the least in this life that are the most friendly and willing to give. I feel like that's relevant even there with Hart's parents. They can so afford to buy another bottle of liquor based on the fact that they have a liquor collection. Like, you're only rich if you have a liquor collection, but they're the type of people that have called them in and making them pay for half of it. It's just ridiculous. I don't understand rich people, to be honest. But yeah, I wasn't expecting the show to be so real. I didn't remember that from the trailer, that's for sure. I just remembered there being adultery, and I was like, It hits home a little bit, and the characters feel very realistic. Like, their dynamics don't all feel perfect. Like, they don't always meet eye to eye on everything. Like, the way Li Ming stood up for himself when he knew that he was right and posed the question, like, it's just because we're poor they're allowed to walk all over us. That is so true. And Jim is the type of person that will just let that happen, whereas Li Ming, I feel like, is going to be someone who tries to fight back against wrongdoings, which, respect. There's no characters I dislike either. Everyone seemed quite, well, Hart's parents. But besides that, the main people, they seem nice. Even Hart, like, he dropped Li Ming in it, but I feel like any teenager would have done that. Mark's character just feels like the funny side character. Jim and Wen, they're both nice. I'd say so far Jim's probably my favourite because I always respect a nice person who is willing to sacrifice stuff for themselves for others. But he seems like he has his demons. He's obviously got his heart broken in the past somewhere along the line, so that's why he doesn't want to get into anything other than a one night stand with Wen. But I mean, he's been thinking about him all day, so things are clearly different this time. It has the potential for love. What I'm really interested in is knowing about Wen's relationship with his boyfriend. We haven't met him yet. I said I want to meet him so that I can dislike him and they can get together, but that's not fair, is it? Maybe he is just a nice guy. Wen isn't in love with him anymore. That's probably a more realistic portrayal of this, that this show will likely go down, other than him being a villain or something, so we can root for him leaving him. It's probably going to be something deep. And the cinematography was beautiful, the lighting was beautiful. It's one of those shows where you can tell it's been made so intricately, everything has a meaning, it feels like. Even when they panned on those two chargers, I feel like there's a metaphor there somewhere. Really likeable characters so far, and a surprisingly hard-hitting storyline, which I wasn't expecting, but I'm definitely here for it. Oh, and the woman that sells the chicken and her son, they're nice. I mean, the son clearly fancies Jim. It's cute. I wonder if he ever had a one-night stand with him or not. But you can tell they're quite, well, they're richer than Jim, let's say that. She had a gold necklace on and she had a fan. I mean, that just screams rich. But they're nice and they seem like hard workers as well, so they clearly do work hard for their money and they aren't unfair to Jim for it. They seem to favour him a little bit and they get along, so yeah, there's nothing really to hate about them so far, other than be jealous about the fact that they seem like they're more well off because they are making smarter business moves than Jim. But yeah, I enjoyed it more than I thought. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching my reaction to episode 1 of Moonlight Chicken. If you want to watch my uncut reactions to Moonlight Chicken, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for episode 2.